Okay, so today we have Susan, and Susan is going to tell her story.
Okay. I'm about 44 years old now, and just recently found out within the last year that one of the most basic things in life I wasn't doing right, and it's breathing.
Yes.
So, pretty much my whole life I've been a mouth breather. I had my tonsils out when I was really young, and I think that's what started the process. But even when I was younger, I noticed that I had a white arc on the front of my teeth.
Mm-hmm.
And that was something that my grandmother took me to the dentist about. And I was probably 10, 12 years old. And he says, he came to the conclusion, well, you must be breathing through your mouth at night.
Mm.
And that was it. Nobody ever thought, hey, we need to teach this child how to breathe correctly.
Right.
So here I am now, 30 years down the road, and finally learning how to do it right.
That's good. So when we first started, it was about 3 months ago, right?
That's right.
Yeah. So what did you have before?
So you told me the term sneaky mouth breather,
Mm-hmm.
and it is because my lips weren't, it wasn't like my mouth was hanging open, but my lips were parted, and you knew I was breathing through my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
And it's true. I was. That's what I did. It came natural to me.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just living my life that way. That was the most comfortable way for me to breathe, and I didn't know any better.
Right. And then how about your tongue?
So my tongue also I found out was in the incorrect position. It was down on the floor of my mouth,
Mm-hmm.
and it pressed against my front teeth, both the upper and the lower front teeth. It pressed
Mm-hmm.
against there, and that was its natural resting position.
For you, during that time.
Mm-hmm.
And how about when you swallow? What was your tongue doing?
So my tongue also stayed low when I swallowed, and I wasn't using it to really help push the food back the way the tongue's meant to do.
Okay. So how 3 months later, where's your tongue? How are your lips? How are you doing after 3 months?
After 3 months of practicing and keeping my lips sealed and the tongue to the roof of my mouth, if for some reason my lips part,
Mm-hmm.
it just like triggers a little signal in my brain. It's like, oh, your lips just parted. Close them back up.
Good.
So you really get into the habit of feeling that is the right way
Mm-hmm.
to breathe.
So, right. So you'll be able to breathe through your nose most of the time,
Mm-hmm.
right? Okay. How about your tongue? Where are you resting your tongue now?
So the tip of my tongue now stays at the roof of my mouth, right behind my front teeth. It doesn't touch them.
Mm-hmm. And then when you swallow, it's the same thing?
Yes, so the tip of my tongue stays there at that place in the roof of my mouth, and I'm able to push my food back with my tongue.
Okay. Well, I'm glad to hear that, and I'm glad to be able to work with you. Thank you.
Thank you.